Hi guys, Scatlink here. Welcome to my modding showcasing sub-series, Hats Off to You, a series of which we try out community-created hats, costumes, functions, singular levels, full chapters, or time rifts created by the Hat in Time fan community via the Steam Workshop. This will also include any challenge roads of which will have their own video dedicated to earning ourselves a trophy, of which would otherwise be permanently missed. But first I have an amendment. Following our video talking about the 5th anniversary event during our A Hat in Time 110% walkthrough project, we covered all available foil sticker variants except for the rarest variant being the Hyperzone effect. Big thanks to HatLag on the official Hat in Time Discord server for sending me this clip, and congratulations on getting this rare drop exclusive to Vanessa's Curse. This clip has been linked in that video's description. I found the hat! In the last episode of our Let's Play, celebrating the 5th year anniversary of which we are still in at this present point in time, the same challenge road that was released at the time, we talked about all the stickers, and this, well, in a much more better resolution, actually features the Heck sticker. And it's basically known as the Timepiece Juice hat, and someone made it into a mod, which I theorised actually existed. Although there are other more soda hats, I'm not using them because they're kind of broken in a way. And also, what's with the weird font in this screen? Not too sure, but Habby Job brings us the Timepiece Juice Hat Sprint Hat Flair. Since the 15th of August 2022, a new sticker is available for Discord users who participate in community events and earn timepieces. Community timepieces, as it were. It depicts Hat Kid drinking timepiece juice, trademarked. I did a speedrun and turned it into a flare as quickly as possible. This mod contains the one Sprint Hat Flare. Should instantly be in your inventory, of which it is. This reminds me of the time when they released the first OST vinyl, and this was the cover art, and then, of course, someone made that headset into a hat flare. Hat flare, of which, as you know, makes you chuck phones and they explode. So, actually, it makes Timmy have a bit of a bold cut. Let's fix that. That's probably why he wears the cap. So yeah, we actually have this as a Sprint Hat Flare, and you damn Skippy, I'm going to be wearing this. Speaking of Skippy, let's just skip into that, because I'm doing something... How's that up there? Let's fix that. There we are. I'm going to do things a little bit differently today, because it is a party. I'm going to be doing a bit of a swerve, and I'm going to do this challenge mode online. I'm not streaming, but we are going to be on the Peck Room for this. And there is a lot of people still playing. Let's see if some people will actually join me when I actually get in there. Alright, so. We have our 33rd Challenge Road, which was released at the same time as the anniversary event began. We have a 4-level challenge road for us to go through. I almost said something else then. I always get it wrong. And someone knocked into me there. It made me hop. First of all, we have the Grape Juice Gulf. Hat Kid has detected a timepiece in a tiny little pair of islands in an ocean of grape juice. Hop from boat to boat and clamber over stray pipes to make it across the islands and grab the timepiece, made for the 2022 Ocean Exploring Modding Jam. That was the one previously. They're going into the big parade. We'll just ignore that for now. It's a little rushed, but I'm glad to get it out. Requires the Dweller, Mask, Hookshot, and Brewing Hat. Music from the extended Crosscode soundtrack. I don't actually know what that is. Thanks to Modding General in Hatcord for help. That's the offhand name for the official Hat in Time Discord server, of which I am mega thankful for everyone. Steel Plus, who created the music. I was wondering what the hell that was right now, just a second ago. I thought that was outside, but that was way too clear in my ears. Robot64 on Roblox for the original inspiration. Mason Lindorf and Chuck Salmon? Wait, it's probably a silent E, there's no accent. For further inspiration, play Hylix. Okay. Star Shells and Elegant Saria for being cool people and hosting the jam. And Star Shoals especially for making a ruling that allowed me to complete the mod before the stream. Hope you enjoy Funny Bugs. Let me know in the comments. By Glow Woomy. But yep, this level is probably the most difficult of them all, I'd like to say. This one has a bit of a different difficulty to it, but if you take your time, you should be fine. Out of Sight by Undrew. Hat Kid searches for a timepiece in the depths of the ocean, but needs to stay hidden from prying eyes. Made for the 2022 Ocean Mod Jam. The same mod jam as before. They seem to always have them themed. Unless there is a different theme encompassing him. This is definitely a mod jam one, which makes sense for the anniversary in a way. Special thanks to Popp, Impactor, and Hoshungen for playtesting the level and providing feedback. Because the camera angle, the camera badge broke the lighting in the level. Okay, that's just for screenshots, don't need to worry about that. Basically, use the F12 button, not the built-in camera badge. But yeah, basically the gimmick there is that you're going to have to dodge eyeballs before they shoot lasers at you. Think of dodging Beemos in The Legend of Zelda. Next up is a very small blue Time Rift. Time Rift Popp. Music's just changed. I'm guessing someone's playing something in the... Yeah, with the owls. That was a little bit weird. I'm surprised you can actually hear those changes. Anyways, Time Rift Popp. Time Rift for 4 hours. This is giving me a lot of PTSD, as this is made by the Yellow Wisp, not a Yellow Lum. And then we have a Luminous Forest by Samisha, the submission for the springtime hoarding jam of yesteryear. I'm gonna stop singing to ruin your head. Hat Kid finds a secret underground forest full of life, untouched by Subcon's vile corruption. Hat Kid ventures into a cave with a mysterious bright, I think that's supposed to say light, only to find a forest so luminous it is untouched by the Snatcher himself, so bright and full of light and fireflies, shining like ember. There's something shiny at the top, looks like a timepiece. Maybe you should climb to the top and grab it. Important, you can help! Yes, you the one reading this. This mod is supposed to be a demo using a mechanic I'm experimenting with. Mainly the flowers that make you bounce higher. Please forward me criticism around these flowers, being that if they are fair, or any discovered bugs, thank you. We'll get into that, as we can. I'm guessing they linked to their URLs there. So that would be Bonacle for making the bouncy flower model, and Umgoo, that's a UM1GU, for workshop screenshots, which look pretty professional. That is the challenge road of which we are going to be diving ourselves headfirst into, and I believe Luminous Forest has two Rift tokens for us to grab. So we should be able to get a total of 6 here. Let's see if anyone will join us. They'll probably hop in afterwards. You never know. I just thought I'll do this online because when Jonas Karloff, also known as Mecho Cube in the actual game, when he was doing a live stream of the 5th year anniversary, about 2 days ago, the day of recording this, which was one day after I did the bonus episode. Yeah, I basically played through this along with many others, and this music's quite loud. Welcome, young-headed child, to Sea of Grape Juice. It is very delicious. Mafia have set up factory here to harvest it and make adult drink, not for children. There is flying hourglass on top of factory. Mafia have no need for it, so Hatted Child can take it. If Child can make it, that is. Yeah, this music is really loud. I'm going to have to turn this down in editing, wow. But it is very nice, jazzy and tropical, perfect for a level such as this. I wonder if anyone else is going to hop into the challenge road. Probably not, because everyone's already played it along with Jonas Karloff, so that could be a thing. But as you notice there, if you just run full pelt when these boats bob, that can cause a little bit of a problem, because you'll go into like a wall run and then you'll go straight into a double jump, not doing your normal jump. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put away the hat for now and go a little bit bold. I mean, my hair is thinning as well, so it's all the stress on the past few years, man. I'm not talking about Death Wish. I'm talking about life itself. Stretch these jumps out when possible. The Dweller ones do not bob, which is actually pretty nice, because this bobbing, I wonder if I can actually get it to happen. Nope. Yeah, it's not happening, but it does mess me up when I'm trying to get through this. Also, by the way, this level could easily be cheesed if you're playing with literally anyone else on Online Party, because if they solve it for you, remember that Dweller Bells do get shared without the Super Sync thing. So, the other Super Sync mod. It just syncs in general, because that, you know, you can use those to sabotage people in Vanessa's Curse. Princess had kids left Online Party, okay. At least we get funny messages like that. But yeah, I want to make a long jump over this way, and we've got all this to do. We've got all these pillars in the way. Now, if you were playing with multiple other people, with like other people who have already gone over here and hit all these, obviously there'll be red, which disrupts the dweller platforms. Therefore, we can just continue on through. Or, if you're really good, you can, well, not like that. I wanted to lunge in between, but as you saw there, I did actually get in between the two of them, and you can clip through. Thankfully, we don't take any void out damage, so that's pretty cool. If I just, yeah, there, that's what I was talking about. Because they bob, sometimes the bow of the ship, of the rowboats, they become walls that you wall climb on ever so slightly because of the momentum you have, and that can eat up your jump, and you will not make it. So be careful about that. I wanted to show that off at least, because that was kind of a problem when I was going through this during the live stream, actually. When I keep mentioning the live stream, I wasn't live streaming myself or even recording. I just joined in just to mess about. And used that for practice, actually. So, but yeah, well, I want to actually see if I can do this, because if I go do the level proper, I won't be able to show this off, but, aha! There we are, clip through it, and I don't have to do that segment of the level. I can just continue if I really want to. But obviously, I don't really want to be doing that, so let me cut back to getting back over there, because I can't take any damage. Yeah, it's really good that I don't actually take damage from void out, because I can just cut that out, which is very useful. Let's do this puzzle the proper way, in case if you really want to do that, or you just can't nail the jump. I could not jump there, speaking of. That is not where I was expecting to land, but I think I'm still... no, I'm stuck in between them, but that's fine. I was supposed to land inside, and then when you jump out, because you're locked in there, you have to activate your dwelling mask again. You can jump on here. This one's both, so no matter if you have your hat or your mask on or not, it wants to be solid. That's why we need the reds. So we need to make our way all the way across these boats in order to make it to the ship over that yonder. Not the one in the distance, the very low poly one, mind you. Just going to skip a bit there. And do not jump for that bell. That's an easy mistake to make. Instead, what we want to do... No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, this will be the one. I want to toss a bomb over there. There we are. Whack that. And therefore, we can now get to the ship, which is our destination. I don't need that, actually. I don't know what I was thinking. Jump to this one, and then we can just skip the green. And there's nothing on this ship, as I mentioned. The Rift tokens are in a future level of the challenge road here. Luminous Forest. So we'll give that a hefty whack. And now that pillar is not solid. So what we want to do is jump our way over here. Smack it. There we are. And then we can make our way around. So we can hit this one. There we are. Now, all these are active to the point that we can get the final one. The problem is that we can't seem to make it back because it's a little bit too far away. We got to make it back to this one, whack this, and then half of this boat is now available for us to stand on if we have our dwelling mask on. So let's land on that corner, land on this blue one, and then we can actually make it to this one over here. Smack this, and there we are. The way is now opened up to us. Get back on the boat or on these two pillars, and then you can just jump through like it's not a problem. But as I mentioned and shown already, if you can thread the needle through the pillars, you can just skip all that kerfuffle and just continue straight to the end. But really? Okay, how do I manage that? And you sent me all the way back here. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh. That's a bit of a problem. You've sent me all the way back here and I can't get back now. Because I've whacked that one. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. Well, I guess because that one's now whacked, if I just turn this one off... Oh no, because it encompasses everything. Wait, how do I get back? Oh dear, this is not good. I think I found a problem with the level. If you void out after you've hit it, you can't get back. Yeah, that's not makeable. I found a problem. I have an idea. Can I undo it? Couldn't reach it. What if I use this? Can this work? I don't think I was on the nose on that one. Nope, that does not work. Okay, I cannot actually smack that. I've tried many times. So you know what? This is when we bring out the mods, because yes, it's technically cheating, but at the same time, the levels kind of stop me from playing it normally, so I wasn't even that far enough away. Oh no. Let me fix it. Okay, that was a shortcut. Right, let me do a double jump lunge, and then just use this for a moment. There we go. It is Timmy's signature hat, technically, because it is the same style as if I used the Hat Kid FLAIR. But, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So, it's probably actually a good idea to not do the main puzzle of the level. You might want to fix the checkpoint system about that when you hit that red bell, because if you void out now, you gotta go back and you can't actually make it back. So, that was interesting. And I had to use a mod hat in order to get out of that. Either that, I would. To be fair, I could have just reset the level and then threaded the needle anyway and continued on, but I didn't want to leave the level. So, but it's not like I can take any damage anyway. Voiding out does nothing. You're invincible in this level. So there, oh, well, it happened again, didn't it? Stop! Can you stop running up the bow of the boats like that? Treating them like walls. I even go above them during the climb. Like, where's that wall coming from? That's so janky. At that point, I was just skipping and jumping over the thing. I've taken way too long in this level due to a bad checkpoint placement there, so... yeah. Oh, hello. Conductor? What are you doing here? Lassie! Ah, Peck! Lassie. Sorry, I can't talk much. Trying to sneak into the factory and steal these Pegnex juice so I don't have to buy any. I can't do a good conductor voice. I've mentioned this many times. Don't tell anyone you saw me, alright, lassie? Now go. Fair enough. Doesn't talk to me anymore. Rude. You look quite out of it, my guy. I just pressed the B button to talk to him and he just span on the spot. That was it. They don't want to talk to me. Even though I have the capacity to press the button to talk to them. They're not glowing. Can't blow them up. As I said, no collectibles in this level. We're practically done. This is basically just to have some fun and mess about. Although that boat is very low poly. I can't help it. That just makes me chuckle. They just keep pivoting on the spot. No? Okay. Literally not a threat. Even though we're climbing up their factory. Then again, the one at the start said that we could take it. Can we talk to you? Hello? Oh, shit! Okay, we better get out of here. We've murdered a dude! Flee! Oh, well, okay. So, for some reason, by talking to the conductor, these guys actually do have dialogue that, for some reason, becomes inactive. Hey, shoo! Mafia not supposed to be on break right now. Don't make Mafia look suspicious. Do they all say the same thing? Mafia juice factory, very sustainable. Glass from junkyard is cleaned and formed new bottles for adult juice. Mafia don't care much about environment, but making Mafia kind look good. There's actually more dialogue here. Okay, so by talking to the conductor, because he says don't tell anybody, you just can't talk to anybody. But now that I know I can talk to them all by avoiding the conductor, I was just climbing and then I just thought I'll just talk and try it, and it actually worked. Mafia's been waiting for next ship for 4 hours. Did ship get stuck between stray pipes? Is that the ship you're questioning about? There's not really a harbour or a port. Well, unless you call that small thing a port. I mean, technically, yes, it's a small little pier. Alright, so we talked to everybody over here. There's 2 down here. I think I skipped, actually. What do you have to say? Hello, small-headed child. Mafia is working. Mafia just product sampler. Yes, product sampler is Mafia job. Mafia factory has to work overdrive to get molasses. Mafia's Mafia town. The juice storage leaked, and Mafia 128-413-74 and 9 all died somehow. Was a very sad event, but Mafia kind care more about fancy juice. Yo. Wow! Total disregard! Then again, they all look the same. So maybe they're cloned. Maybe that's why they go by numbers. It's all a scam! Well, I didn't expect to actually show all that. Oh my god, they haven't fixed it yet! Alright. We're into the 2nd level, the one with the eyeballs underwater. You don't want to let those eyeballs see you. We gotta sneak on by. But this level, very nice and atmospheric. They are really like B-modes, also very creepy. Not starfish. We're good? Okay. Can't dodge their gaze, we just have to avoid it when they're charging. There's one on the wall up there. Let's just quickly run to that little piece of wood that's over there! Ah! Oh, whoops. I did the landing boost and I didn't mean to. I just wanted to flip out of it before I hit the floor. Okay, it worked to my advantage there. Oh, really? You saw me from that angle? Oh, yeah, I guess you're kind of off on an angle, so it's fine. Yup, there we go. But we're around the corner so he couldn't shoot us. This guy didn't even notice us that time. Question is, would this one on the wall in front of us see us when we're hiding against that piece of wood with that one in the distance? Yup, let's go! We'll just slide on in, don't mind me. Timepiece is literally up there. But there's a platform suspended, so we've got to figure out how to get to that. There we are. Let's just climb up real quick. Go, 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 go. Go, go, Gadget Tim! I did not grab the ledge. I was literally up there, above the ledge, and I couldn't get up there for some reason, and then I got blasted and I had to try again. Yeah, that's better. That's on your vaulted. What happened last time? Always have weird shenanigans. Jay joined the online party. Join me in this. I was actually expecting people to join me on this, but it doesn't matter. I thought it would be a little bit funny. It was funny in the hub, at least. Right, well, you didn't see me, so you can just screw right off. And we're just going to leave. Let's grab it real quick and bugger on off. I think we should take a rift in order to get to the Luminous Forest. Oh! No, that's Lagpo. For a second there, that was so similar to one of the names that we already read for the creators of the level. I think it was the next one, the Luminous Forest, as I just mentioned it. That looked so similar to that username. That caught me off guard of the ship. My guard has left the party, apparently. Wow, I was just making that sentence and that appeared. That wasn't even planned. That was not scripted. That wasn't even post. I'm playing right now. See? I put that right in the microphone. I hope that got heard. How is this working so well when I'm just playing so bad? It's a bit weird. Anyway, we have some easy ponds in this level, so we're just going to grab this real quick. And we don't need to go onto that platform because it's literally just ponds, and we have way more than we ever need. Let's grab this real quick. Yeah, just a little big spinny gear with not much going on over there. That's perfectly fine. This is a bit difficult, though. Lunge right when you're about to hit them to get the most travel time. There we are. Try not to jump as soon as you hit the balloon. You just waste a jump then. Actually got that first try, but ironically enough, failing that often in the Grape Juice level wasn't that bad. I mean, I failed quite a lot because of that wall climbing on the bows of the ships. Ships. I keep saying ships. Bows of the rowboats. But hang on, gotta focus here. Yup, there we go, nailed it. And we're almost at the end now with this janky pillar. Where we got to bounce all the way up on balloons only. But yeah, I failed a lot more because of that, not because of getting stuck at that bad checkpoint spot. It's obviously because if you haven't beaten the puzzle, that would be the reason why, but I did and then fell, and then it put me all the way back there. Should have put me back at... Should always start you back at the beginning of the level, really, I feel. Even though that is a bit of a walk away. It's not like it'll break the level, because by the time you've already done the puzzle, you'll just make your way back there. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, oops. How did I miss that? But yeah, that first balloon spot in this level, that was a first nail. That took me a couple of times in practice to get right, so you win some, you lose some. Okay, I keep going around that balloon. Can we stop with that, please? Oh, this is quite difficult to do. I feel like this is like one of those where they intend for you to play with mouse and keyboard. Oh! Oh, no! I caught the wall. That was the last balloon as well. You need to do one whole rotation. A blue buffoon. Are you not sure it's blue balloon? Oh, I almost salvaged that. Getting distracted by player names. They're kind of writing the jokes for me. Even if I'm not... I mean, to be fair, having other people play these levels while you're trying to do them is more difficult. There we go, nailed it. Okay. Because obviously you trying to do stuff with a lot of other players that you can interact with are in the way. Makes things a lot more difficult. But at the exact same time, this is making commentary really good for me. Also, I jumped past the timepiece. Let's not do that as we now enter a hidden spot in Subcon. And here we are. I made it to the most hidden, most seclusive spot in Subcon Forest. Didn't face the right way there, buddy. There's a journal. Hello. January 19th, 1462. Subcon's a really fascinating place to explore. There's quite a lot of specimens to discover in the hills and the caves around the village. Today I've stumbled upon an unexplored cave, miles away from the village that was illuminating light. I've discovered a forest I've never seen like before. The forest seems to have its own natural light and a lot of waterfalls, possibly supporting life in the dens and bushes. Fireflies scattered around like ember in the sky, illuminating the place even more. I keep asking myself every time I look at all of it, how was life even started here? Such beauty, such mystery. Nonetheless, all this is still yet to be explored. I do, though, hope no one discovered this place. Better keep it a secret for the meantime, so I can conduct my own research outside of being watched by the prince and the princess. You know, there's one thing about Subcon. It's basically where all of the lore of A Hat in Time is. It's the only thing that people seem to focus on. Because, I mean, the game already explains what happens with Mafia Town and the resolution with Moustache Girl and all that. That's obviously the main plot of the game. And that kind of... obviously, each chapter is its own secluded thing, but it seems like Subcon is where all the deep lore is, and it just keeps expanding. And obviously, they've got fan-favourite characters in there, and their most popular ones. We all know how popular the Snatcher is. Makes sense, in a way. But at the same time, can we focus on other stuff for a bit? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, this is a really gorgeous-looking level. I mean, look at the lighting. And when it gets, like, further away from draw distance, that radial blur. I think it's radial blur. And the bloom effects? Radiant. Anyway, before we continue on, I'm just going to go for a secret behind the waterfall here. We'll grab ourselves a toucan. Very easy one there. This one is in a chest, the other one's not, but it is quite high up. And we have to go out of our way for it. Unless we drop down from above, I guess we could try that. Yeah, we could try that. Also, again, I wanted to play as Timmy, because as we're playing mods, and he's basically relegated to mods, although he was part of the development of A Hat in Time, makes sense. Use water balls to make flowers grow. These flowers are basically like mushroom springs. The only difference is that you need to water them. Watered flowers allow you to bounce higher, but they decay after a short duration. Use them to reach the platform up top. There are two variants, which I think the game will make mention of it soon, but I might as well make mention of them myself anyway. We can hookshot some of these cocoons to swing around. But yeah, but these water balloons, which are basically retextured cherry bombs, they're going to be our necessary method of progression around here. It's very... Well, I was actually about to say this is a very tall level, very vertical level, but most levels in A Hat in Time tend to be more vertical than horizontal, actually. Like, you look at any of the time rifts, they always go up. What am I doing? Speaking of going up, I'm not exactly getting up any further. I need to toss one of you on that. Then I need to grab another one. Bounce on that. Bring this up here. And what's this one? There we are. That's a big one. So, white ones decay after a while. Yellow ones, there's actually 3 variations, I guess, but this doesn't really do anything. Yellow ones, when they blossom, provide energy for other stuff around the area. As you saw here, it's activated a panel for us, which has probably been left by that researcher. So let's use that to get further up. At least the water doesn't have to hit it exactly. It just needs to splash in the general vicinity. And I just tossed that completely over. That's a problem. Try that again. Boss. Grab that one. Bouncerino, Cappuccino. Yeet. And that's a blue one. Blue flowers, unlike white flowers, stay bloomed forever. That actually appears at the correct time, because that means we don't need to worry about that one wilting in order to bounce on. That's basically, in all intents and purposes, a mushroom from the main game. So let's toss that. Hey, I didn't mean to actually bounce on you. I wanted to grab another water. Grab it. Pressing B. It's a bit late now. Whee! Haha! And water the yellow one. And we have a new blue one. It blossomed, but it just needs a little bit more of a helping hand. So let's go down one more time. Water the white one. Jump on up. Water the blue one. And now we can get further up. Alrighty, so, I believe it's that platform up there that's just out of focus is where we need to get to for the next token. And we found another journal, so that's pretty cool. Actually, our bag is luminescent, look at that. I am wearing the bag dye, so it puts the backpack physically on the model, and for Timmy, it's actually pretty good. Actually, I just realised, Timmy, the Time Master, wearing the Time Sports hat, this was unplanned again, and this actually worked really well. I just wanted to play as Timmy wearing this hat. It didn't even occur to me, I was just making a reference to that boss fight that we did in another challenge road, like two challenge roads ago? Yeah, it was. March 21st, 1462, the first day of spring. This place gets better and better the more time I stay in. I've discovered a lot of unique plants and bugs I've never seen before. I've checked the local documents in the library to see if the specimens have any records, and surprisingly none of them do. It's like they are isolated from the real world. It's as if this whole place is simply lost through time. Being in it makes me feel like I'm an alien on their lands. What also still gets me curious is how these flowers work. I've discovered that they're very much reactionary to getting wet, causing it to move a lot and even grow in size. Some flowers, though, don't last long before going back to their original state. Maybe the flowers have slightly different type of strains. Very interesting. It's kind of like Pikmin. Funny that, I just finished Pikmin 1 again. Anyways, can't wait until the right time comes. This will give me a lot of fortune. This will change the world as we know it. Oh god, he's planning to monopolise it. Capitalism! Maybe you should go to the one place that's uncorrupted by capitalism. Space! Anyway, what I want to do is, no, not go over there right now. I think actually that's where our checkpoint is. So I'll just make a jump over here just for safety. There is actually a hot pond here as well if you need it. Yeah, this is a very chill, challenge road. You're probably not going to die. I mean, you couldn't even die in the Grape level, so... Yeah. Isn't this yellow? This ain't yellow. This is a white one. It's just because of the lighting. But we need to come down here to get a water bubble anyway. So, let's bring this across this little bridge here. There's the blue flower. We need a water. Ha! Oh, okay. Luckily, they don't burst if it doesn't actually hit what it needs to, so I could toss it again. But I thought I nailed that throw. I'm a little bit annoyed, but we got a yellow one here, so now we got this blue flower active. We can just head back and grab yet another bubble. So unfortunately, we can't daisy chain. We have to go do the whole thing again. So, sorry, that pun just kind of sprouted in me brain. Okay, that was terrible. I'll leave you be for a bit with the puns, okay? Alright, so by watering this, we have to go back to our checkpoint over there. Actually, I think we can just do a double jump lunge here and make it back. Yep, plenty of space. Don't need to take a water bubble anywhere. We can just do that. Bounce on up. And I think we're on the... yeah, I think we need to go in this direction now, I think about it. I think it's up there now. Yeah, hang on. Just trying to remember how to get to it. I mean, if we go too high, we can easily drop down, but obviously I don't want to go too high. Yeah, I need to ride this across. Yeah, because what we have to do is go up that way, because that's our target. But we obviously don't want to do that. Oh, we need to go down here, my bad. Yeah, because we need to start moving that platform. Can you not see it, that cocoon with the platform? Because it's like these ones, it's just right next to me. We need to activate that one so we can get up to... Actually, I think that is where our token is. Yeah, if I zoom out a little bit, you can ever so slightly... No, you can't see it. I thought you could. I thought you could see it. My bad. Let's read this journal before I get distracted any further. April 15th, 1462. Eureka! It all makes sense now. This place is not only alive, it communicates and connects, becoming as one being. Oh, light bulb left. Was it Pew? The light source doesn't only behave as simply light, but also as an energy to the place, or even more than that, it behaves as life. Obviously, light is necessary for organisms to survive, but the light is literally life. Those lights scattered around the place both heal and breathe new life into plants and bugs that just decayed. So, everything's in a perpetual state of regeneration? Is that why our bag is just glowing with energy? Even pulses a little. No, actually, no. It increases when when the platform that's near us approaches. Wait for it. Because you can't see it on screen. Yeah, when it approaches, it amplifies the light. That's cool. I wonder if I simply take one of these light sources outside, will it flourish and bloom the place? Will it make empty dark caves bright and fill the trees and plants? I must keep going. These discoveries keep getting better by the minute. Mate, I think you're messing with nature. You shouldn't push. Also, I just missed my cycle. Sag it. Right, let's hop on. Ride it across. Right, so I think, yeah, I want to go up on this way. I think I need to bring this along. This is where our token is. I was mistaking one platform for another. It's this way I gotta go. This is optional. Pretty sure. Let's toss that on you. That was required in order to move. No, it was that one, actually. That's where we need to go to progress. But if we use this to get up, we can then jump over this way, hookshot our way up, go on an angle so you don't bonk on yourself. And there we are! Our token is just hiding in the grass. You know, this area looks very Wind Waker-ish with all this long grass and little patches with stuff hiding in it. Like, because you could cut that long grass down and actually, like, find grottos and stuff. Something that you couldn't do in, like, Ocarina of Time. Because they were just big blocks then. Right, so can I just jump onto you? No. Cheeky. Well, I got sent back this way, but I don't think that's useful to me. I need to go back up that way. Well, actually, I didn't go up that way. I think you have two methods on getting up now I think about it. Oh, that's a blue. No, that's another white. Okay, I see what you want me to do. Can I go up this way? I can't remember. Also, I think I'm supposed to use these bushes in order to climb across. Oh, I don't have enough time to actually do that. Right, I'm an idiot. I know what I gotta do. Right, let's get back over this way. Get back here a little bit quicker so I can get on the platform that's here. It's actually above. Damn it, I missed it. I gotta ride this across in order to get this one. Come on. Also, this music sounds like it gives me one-shot vibes. And I know I still need to play the World Edition. We'll get that at some point. So now we have this. What we need to do is bring this back down with us. I'm just trying to think, is there a better way? Not really, I have to take it all the way back down with me. Let's land on here. Because remember, you can drop them near without them actually exploding. And we need to basically do a daisy chain double bap with this in order to get through. Because as you saw, I tried to do it with just the one, which I was able to do before. But I've kind of forgotten how to do it, so I have to do it the intended way. So now we got this. I want to toss this over there. That'll do. So now, move this way with this. Toss that, grab this immediately, bounce on here. And then we can toss this, because we already have it on hand. That's a blue, so we don't need to worry about having another one on hand right now. And we don't need it anyway, because this is our flip. If you're really fast with the water bubbles, you don't have to go the long way like I just did here, but that's the intended way. I've kind of done this whole level intended, but the very first level had a bit of a problem. But you could easily just reset and clip through anyway, so it's not a problem. Also, that was a bit late on the hook shot there. Another book. You notice the journal has been really damaged. The one who wrote this has ink all over it as if they were terrified for their life. Read a page. Wow, this is 108 pages long. Must be the final entry. Also, everything was happy-go-lucky until we got near the end. What the heck happened here? April unknown 62. Subcon village was under attack by a monster. It was dark and their eyes were red? It looked at me as it freezes the village slowly. Okay. Sounds like Vanessa. The sky has been dark for hours and it's currently 3 in the morning. Should be bright outside. I'm not sure anymore what to do. I must... Oh, it even goes off the screen. The rest of the page is unreadable. It's... Oh, whoops. Let's try page 72. August 21st, year unknown. I've survived for a very long time due to these discoveries, allowing me to pretty much maintain for the next few years or so. Though food is becoming more and more scarce, there's not much of amount of fruits to eat. That's probably because there's not much need for these bugs to eat, as their food is basically the light source that keeps the place bright. tried to use the light to keep in healthy shape, but it seems as if the light doesn't work on whatever species the dwellers of Subcon were, which is very unfortunate. I can't stay here. I must leave. I must... something. So obviously this was the aftermath of when Vanessa, well, became the ultimate bitch. The page has no date. I've come to a conclusion. This place must be kept hidden. Subcon keeps expanding and spreading with its dark vial. I was about to say Vark dial. My god, English I'll be hard cannot do. And cold aura. It has taken the land, leaving people imprisoned in its cursed state. If this place gets discovered, it's only a matter of time before Subcon consumes everything there and ruins its beauty. So this is literally the only surviving spot of Subcon. Maybe the light... maybe this is the light that shines the darkness. As hard as it may sound as a decision, I think it would be better to keep it safe. I'm going to use that dynamite I have, snatched from that desert merchant in a good deal. I think it's time to put it to good use. To whoever this reaches, as it will be inevitably discovered by someone else, do not reveal this place. You must protect its secrecy from those who are, I'm guessing, evil or cursed, no matter what is the cost. Well, good thing that we didn't enter by any normal means. We went through Time Rift. And considering that there's a timepiece in here, we're going to get out the same way we came in. Well, plenty of water here. Water the final plant. Massively orange. A cocoon. Reveals its prize. Gotta wonder, maybe this timepiece was actually what's causing this place to be all nice and shiny. I hope grabbing this doesn't ruin this place. Let's go. And that is Challenge Road 33 complete. Well, that is 33 trophies in the bag, and... oh god, I'm doing the Mafia trucks and training grounds. Why? That was a little bit jank. And speaking of jank, feedback, because I was asked to give feedback in one of these mods. I forget which, but I'll just do them all for the sake of being all-encompassing. Luminous Forest, the flowers, I think that was actually the one that was mentioned. Nothing wrong with that level at all. That's really clean. I've got no problems with that level, except for maybe the swing for the token up top. You can bonk onto that and swing. You have to, like, jump slightly away from it and then angle back round. That is a weird username. But yeah, time with Popp, not really any issues with that. I didn't get a Blue Rift spin, though, unless there's nothing left in my Rift Roulette, which I think there is, but then again, I'm on online parties, so that might have overwritten it. Not entirely too sure. I didn't get any of the others giving me a Rift Roulette. Out of sight, no problems there. It's short and sweet. I think it could actually be a little bit longer, make it a little bit more interesting, but its size is nice and bite-sized, especially when it's included in a challenge road like this. In fact, for Time Rift Popp, considering the description, I don't even think that was intended to be even in a challenge road, but it was a nice, quick little level that kind of tied it all together. Like, you finish the Grape Juice Golf, you sail away into a cave, you find another timepiece, you use the timepiece to make a rift into the Luminous Forest. There's a bit of a storyline going on through here, but I've kind of gone backwards through this, but Grape Juice Golf, this is why I've left this to last. The level is fine, the concept is alright, it's just there's a few problems with the, like, you can't die in the level, that's fine, but we had a bit of problems with, like, the Mafia not talking to you if you talk to the conductor, and you can't even talk to him again, so for whatever reason, talking to the conductor stops everyone talking to you. I don't know if that's an issue, or if that was intended, but it's not entirely too clear, and I only noticed that when I went through again. And I would have had to go through again anyway if you've already whacked that one Dweller Bell, the red Dweller Bell, to get past the wall of posts in the intended manner, and then you void out. It puts you back to the boat, and you can't actually get back. Maybe put another platform there, so it's not that big of a jump, maybe? Or, no, because you need the Dweller in order to do that. Yeah, because it disrupts that. So, maybe once you've hit that bell, make a... or maybe just at the back at the boat, maybe. Once you've hit that bell, a flip panel is at the boat, so if you do respawn there, that's the case, or once you've hit the bell, make the respawn point be... Or, actually, no, even better, just put a checkpoint right after those pillars. Because you would have to get past those pillars in order to have a checkpoint. Or just restart you back at the beginning of the level anyway. There's multiple different ways you can fix that. It's just, that was the biggest jank thing, because I had to use Timmy's rocket cap in order to get past it. I could have used anything else. I could have used the Mario wing cap, or I could have, as I said, restarted and jumped through. But there was literally no threat in the level. Nothing could damage you. Voiding out doesn't damage you, so it didn't matter if I was cutting around or not. Even in the Death Wish, it didn't matter. And I'm not talking about challenge. The puzzle's interesting, but it is easily skippable. And even if you solve the puzzle, if you void out afterwards, it puts you at the beginning, well, at the back end of the puzzle where you can't get out of it anymore. Because you can't hit that. Maybe move that Dweller bell closer so you can hit it with a double jump brewing throw. Because at least then if you can hit it, you can undo it to get back across. It was too far away for me to undo it with how everything is. So if you want to update it after the challenge road is done, because otherwise if you update it now, you're going to break the challenge road, and then there's going to be an additional erroneous trophy. That'll mess people up. So that's my feedback on that. It was actually kind of in-depth on what I had to go through there, because, like, yeah, there was not really anything except for the first level that had a lot of problems. What is everybody doing? Oh, you're wearing the Pokemon Ranger outfit. Oh, they're actually stuck. Ah! Wait, can I not actually get through? Oh shit, I did. Oh no! Have I? Ah! There we go, I got back in. But yeah, we have 6 tokens to use up. I don't know what I have left in here, and I didn't get a spin from that blue rift, so I don't know if that has something to do with online party, negating that with its results screen, but I'm just going to take my 6 tokens here and do some quick spins and see if I get anything. I've noticed that the Halloween thing is still there. I don't think that's supposed to be the case. And I think all I have is Sonic stuff left in here, so... I mean, we still got to claim it all for when I am ready to actually do it. I can just talk about it all at once. But it gives us something to put our tokens into. So let's do one more spin. Let's grab that real quick. Sure. I feel like I've already grabbed a couple of those. Unless there's just that many in the pack, but I wouldn't know. But yeah, that's going to be it for this modding showcase for today. I feel like this video's gone a lot longer than intended. That wasn't that long of a challenge road, but, you know, the online shenanigans with people hopping in. You know, it's... I don't know why, Siren's just hanging around with me right now. I could not move or emote for a second, and that was strange. But... that was fun. So, if more people could hop into the challenge road, that'd be fine. But that is, like, very narrow of a challenge road to do online. But I wanted to do it to see if anyone would hop in. And if not, the names themselves just kept lending to the humour. So that was pretty fun. So, yeah. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. So I'll see you guys next time for whenever they release new DLC. If we do a live stream on Vanessa's Curse. Or cover more mods. Or anything else that we do on the channel. See you guys then.